National Park City is a place to explore. It's a vision that people can share, and it's really a community and a movement that people can join to make London greener, healthier, wilder, to get more of us outdoors, more time, and really weave nature in the fabric of the city. We have recruited 54 volunteer rangers. They represent almost all boroughs across London. They are of different ages. Our youngest ranger is 15, our oldest one is 72, and they have a wide range of experiences and background.
I found out about Westbury Banks Nature Reserve through the London National Park City movement because on social media I saw LNPC tweeting about all these different initiatives and the people involved, and I met Luke, who's doing such a fabulous job to preserve the wildlife here in Haringey in Wood Green, and I've been really proud to be a part of it. And it's such a beautiful nature reserve. It's really a green corridor for all sorts of wildlife like foxes and different species of migratory bird and butterfly and moth as well. There's so much to see here. Helped to build a bird hide with Luke and the rest of the team here at Westbury Banks. On a nature reserve, a bird hide is a place where people can watch wildlife safely without disturbing it.
Based full-time now as a nature connector, running two organisations. One is Forest and Family, which is an organisation connecting children and families and adults to nature through Forest School and other nature connection projects and events, and also London Forest Bathing London, which is an organisation bringing the Japanese practice of forest bathing to London, to Londoners. Saw the opportunity to become a ranger, and it just seemed like a great way of connecting with like-minded people and helping me in the work that I do, expanding it to other parts of London and through other networks, but also tapping into different kinds of expertise. And I love collaborating and ideating, and we've got a really multidisciplinary team of people. So there's all sorts of great ideas taking shape now, and those kind of diverse multidisciplinary spaces are where the best ideas are coming from, and that's what we're starting to see happening.
We manage a community garden called St. Raphael's Edible Garden, a garden that's built on derelict space a number of years ago and was used to bring growing and nature closer to people that are living on a large housing estate in Brent, northwest London. People that live in the area come across to feel at peace with themselves and grow some produce. We have children coming from local schools who like to visit and learn more about nature. We've also children and adults living with learning difficulties and learning needs who come and feel calm here. We are also organising classes, and we like to have groups of volunteers to come in and help us to get some of the bigger tasks done. I wanted to be able to say to London National Parks, we're here and we do some great work, and we want everybody to learn more about it.
Being outdoors and in nature has been really helpful for my mental health. So sometimes when life and work can be really stressful, it's really helpful to be able to get outdoors and to look at greenery and to be able to breathe in fresh air. I think it's really important for us to be able to have these community gardens that are open and safe spaces for people to come together and to be able to know that they can share their learnings, their experiences, their identities and their cultures together. And I think community gardens, because it has such a commonality of being able to grow from seed, it's a really great space for that. And I think there's so much potential for London to have more of these spaces.
My background and my research interest is actually urban agriculture, specifically around how people access land and the benefits of bringing a diverse group of people together in one space. I think there's definitely a demand for joining these kind of groups and for wanting to grow their own and having access to land, but I don't think there's enough of a supply. There's different types of land out there, owned by the council, owned by the government, owned privately, but it's how these people access that land that is quite important.
We've got 46 different species of plants grown naturally in the nature reserve, and each one of these are plaqued with the Latin name, the English common name, and then it's got a social media tag on there as well. So some of the projects that we've done is create a pathway for people to have access here. We're working on disabled access, but we've created a bird hide which we've named after Kabir. We've put the wildlife pond in. We've created a storage unit just down the other end for our tools. The great thing with the storage unit is we added guttering to it and added a water tank so we can harness our own water and harvest that to refill the pond and water some of the new plants that are popping up during springtime. I found the National Park City on social media, and it's just a really good organisation for backup support, learning different things, learning about natural habitats and how do you go about creating an ecosystem that will be beneficial to the wildlife that are in this area. And that's the reason why I got involved with the National Park City, because it's just, there isn't many organisations out there that can actually help you get something like this set up.
I'm very excited to see what this community of rangers can create together, how we can use the power of 54 to create magic and make London healthier, greener and wilder.